How to folks, you're watching DEUCE. When you have a YouTube channel, companies sometimes send you products to test, and sometimes those products meet your interest on your channel, and sometimes they do not. This is one that certainly does. The Mira Gas Mask company, well, it's a safety company. I can't remember their true name here. Oh, Mira Safety. There we go. It's right on the box. I learned how to read a long time ago. But they sent me the CM7M gas mask. When I think about having to use a gas mask in an emergency situation, the CM7M version of their gas mask products is the one that best meets my needs. And those needs include being active, being very, very active, and number two, being able to fire a rifle while wearing said gas mask. And this pretty much fits that bill. In the box, you get the gas mask itself, and that is a lot of technology in this gas mask, which is cool. I will be basically doing my work today with this gas mask on, and it will be cutting to me talking about this either here on the farm or in a bunker if I think about something else to say once I get back home. Now in the box, along with the gas mask, you get a canteen that is set up to be used with this gas mask while it's still on your face. It has a straw that comes out. If I can get that to pop open. I will show a better version of this later on, but you can drink from the gas mask without having to take off the gas mask. Instead of using an actual filter today, I'm going to use a mock-up filter that I 3D printed. I'll leave a link down below if you want to print one of those off as well. And it screws right in. It uses the normal like NATO screw threads, I think that's what they're called. If it's not, I'll put the correction right there. But inside here, I have a normal 3M filter, and that should emulate the resistance I will get from a normal cartridge filter from Mira. Now, I will not be testing out the official cartridge filter from Mira because number one, they're very expensive. And number two, once you break that seal and start using it, then the clock starts ticking on how long they will last. Even if you just open up to test it and then put it up on a shelf, you have about 6 months before it has gone off and you got to buy another one. So sealed, they last about 20 years, but if you open up and test them and then put them on a shelf, you got about 6 months before you need to buy that again. I'm using this here weed eater to cut down a bunch of brush back here, and we're going to see how long I last before I finally have to take that gas mask off. I'm thinking, actually I have no prediction at all. I'm not sure how long it'll last, but we're going to find out. And while I'm working, I will also be doing some shooting from 10-15 yards or so on a steel plate at the range. So we're going to see how well I can shoot, how well I can. Someone in the background, a neighbor of mine, shooting right now on their farm. Gotta love the South. So we're gonna test how well this gas mask does while I'm exerting a bunch of effort and while I'm shooting. Let's get to it. Private DEUCE 45 Alpha Charlie Papa 1911. If the drill instructor ever tells you during basic training to drink a lot of milk before the tear gas test, don't do it. They are not your friend. Got some damage done to the brush there. Now let's check out the shootability of this Mira mask here. Got my Winchester 22 that I've been reviewing here, and we got a suppressor on there. Oh yeah, and a target about 10 yards down range. Not that far, but we don't need to be that far. We got gas mask on our side. Okay, let's see. I can get the target, so that's good. All right, that's easy. Huh, okay. Safety on. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. Huh, nice. Let's go get back to work. It works. We're going to take some quick shots at 50 yards this time. You can see the truck and where the target is, way back there. So we're going to see if I can still shoot after an hour of working hard. All right, safety off. Yep. All right, here we go. Missed a few shots there, but the scope is not fully sighted in yet. This is something I'm also testing right now, so, all right. Oh, that feels so much better. It's not bad. It's actually not bad. But let's go back to the bunker. I know the audio is weird right now because I don't have my lavalier mic on right now. So let's go back to the bunker, and we're going to talk about the Mira Gas Mask. We're back at the bunker now, so let's go over a few of the features that I could not show you at the farm. First of all, the drinking straw. Of course, it has this whole integrated drinking straw. You saw that on the video, but what you did not see is the fact that internally, there is your straw. If I can get the light in there. There is your straw right there. And if you turn this little flap right here, right above the snout of your gas mask, you can reposition. Now, while you're not drinking, you go ahead and put it up here. Basically, I put it over here beside my nose, off to the side there, so it doesn't hit the bridge of my nose or get, stuck up my nose. And then when I'm ready to drink, I just twist it down, drink from my straw, and then twist it right back up. Whoever helped design this for Mira, or whoever was on the design team, they have been there, they have done that. I promise you, this was designed by people who have used crappy equipment in very bad situations. I can guarantee that one. Now, when you notice when I was speaking to you, my voice was carrying out of this mask very well. And the reason is because it has kind of a voice box inside here. You see that little perforated area out there? That's shiny because that is metal, and it's almost like a metal megaphone. Now that metal disc, it vibrates and it lets the sound out without, of course, having any kind of exchange of the environments in both inside and outside the mask. You could hear me much better through this mask than you could through those stupid cloth masks people have been wearing for 2 years now. So this has been very well engineered for communication purposes. While this gas mask is very, very good, it is not perfect. So let me mention 2 items of contention that I have, 2 things that I think can be improved upon. Number 1 is the straw going into the supplied canteen is very difficult to stick into the canteen. It's very, very difficult, very tight, which probably is by design, but it is not an easy procedure, especially when you have gloves and your mask is already on your face. And the second issue isn't really with the mask itself, but with the packaging. What I would like to see is a dummy canister filter that gives you the same resistance as a fully functional filter that you can use for training. Because again, as I said before, you can only open up those filters and use them for a short time before they go bad. Even if you use it for a very short time and put it on a shelf, you only have about 6 months before you got to replace it anyway. If you were to injection mold those in bulk, they would cost less than $1 a piece, and you can include one with every mask, and you could use that as an education tool and maybe probably sell a few more masks that way. If you wanted to, you could also use this mask in a construction or industrial environment, and you wouldn't have to utilize one of those very expensive nuclear biological warfare style canister filters. They sell adapters for 3M filters here, and you can also print one off. I just 3D printed this off for testing purposes. But it accepts the normal 3M, so you could totally put that on there. And then go into the metalworking room and grind away all day long and not get any of the filings in your eyes or up your nose and all that good stuff. And you wouldn't have the hassle with some big thing like this hanging off your side here, because you can't feel that at all. You can feel this. So if you are a hobbyist blacksmith and you spend a lot of time at the grinding wheel getting that sword perfect, you might want to invest in a Mira gas mask or protect the mask of some sort. Now, you don't have to get the tactical version here, but they do have options for pretty much every walk of life. Well, guys, that's it for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like and go subscribe. A lot more is on the way. If you have any comments, questions, show ideas, leave that in the comment box of the video. I try to get as many as possible. As always, you guys have a great day. See ya.